Yeah, so what I have to tell. Okay, so this is a new t-shirt that I bought for 1,000 rupees, and this looks great on me. Like I have to do this, and yeah, like I have to look at the mirror. So yeah, it's look great on me, and I'm looking very perfect. And for the first time in my life, I clicked my photo. Like I have clicked a lot of photos, not a lot of photos, but yeah, I have clicked little photos of mine. And like I was very kind of an introvert person, that okay, I don't have to put this picture on the social media, because other person will going to comment me. And like today I was like, okay, click the photo and post to the social media account. And I have not uploaded my profile. Like if I'm going to remove this day, so like I was not that kind of person who put any kind of a profile picture to their uh, WhatsApp or to their Instagram. So I was so afraid at that kind of a thing, like to doing that kind of things. I can say that I have some kind of a grammatical grammar issue in myself, and I don't know, like I have to study grammar all the day. Like every day I have to study the grammar, but I don't know. I'm just some kind of person who just skipping the day without learning the grammar. It's important though. Like if I'm not gonna learn grammar, then it will not gonna benefit me. Like I'm not gonna improve. And like my main motive was that I have to learn today, because in the long term it will improve better way. Like if I'm gonna learn grammar little by little, in the future it will become kind of a giant grammar. Like I would speak like a foreigner, and like a Suresh Tharoor, who has the very rare chance to make any mistakes in English, very rare chance, and I would like to be that person. And I would like to be like a confident like the Suresh Tharoor has, and I don't know why I don't have. Like I know that I should have to say only positive things to me, and like I have to speak like a naturally. This isn't natural. Like the tone is natural, but the thing is that I have to make the up and down to my tone. So there's the thing I'm not doing, and they have to do. And what I'm thinking is that you might think that okay, that person is not doing the tone up and down because he's afraid that okay, the neighbor will gonna wake up. No, this is not the case. Like what I'm thinking that if I'm gonna level up my tone, uh, I'm thinking like okay, they will think okay, what I'm doing, am I a maniac, or am I some kind of a mad person who is doing or yapping in his room. So I think the first thing that I have to like learn, like everybody knows this kind of things. So like you don't have to care about other person or other people what others says. But the thing is that it's kind of an emotional thing that comes naturally to us. And I often think in that way, like okay, what other person think, but the thing is I don't have to think about the thing. And also like while reading the Atomic Habit, I got to know that okay, I whatever the problems I have to go deeper in that problem, and get to understand what that problem is in a deeper way, so that I can understand the full picture of that particular thing. And then I can if I have to decrease that thing, I have to delete that thing through my life in my life, then I will be able to do that. And I was watching the match of the India, like India won the match in the ICC Championship Trophy. But the thing is, I was watching the whole game and I was like, okay, isn't the same kind of a thing where I can regret about, like if in the later days, if I'm gonna say, well, I was watching the game and there was some kind of a regret part, so I just cut the game and came to here to record the video. And yeah, there's a thing. And also like today I felt like I have the some kind of a dry skin going on, and I don't know what the reason was. So I put some kind of a Vaseline and also Vaseline put, and I'm thinking that okay, there's the other issue. But the thing is, I have to take care of my skin, and I searched on the skincare routine. I found nobody, but I have seen that in Instagram there are too many great influencers who suggest great products, and they give you some kind of a demos. Like well, what happened in the YouTube is that they create a 10 or 20-minute video, and in 20-minute or 10-minute videos they just yap about the product, or they just yap about the benefit and non benefit, and what you have to do and what you don't have to do. But in Instagram or the reels, they just show the product and use the product and give the result. They would, like, this happens after using these products, and this does this kind of things. They're simple. You don't have to go like a kind of you don't have to become a professor in that field. You don't have to be a perfectionist in that field. You just need some kind of tips. And for getting tips, I think the source and the that reels is a great kind of a thing to gain knowledge about those kind of a particular field. And yeah, that was great. And I was like, I had a cup where I put my smartphone and record the video. I accidentally, like, there's some kind of a up and down going on, and I accidentally broke that cup. So I'm thinking that I have to buy uh, a tripod where I can record myself in a great way. uh, I have not found a great tripod yet. I don't know what's the thing is that, like, if I want to search tripod, it will come a million results, and because there are too many things to choose, I got to confuse like what I have to choose and what the best product is, which will gonna sustain late, like in a long term. So in that way, like, and I'm also a little confused about the, like, if I have to buy a small tripod or a big tripod. And there's the thing is that if I have to, like, if I'm gonna buy a large tripod, I have to record myself only in the standing position. But I don't want to do in that way like all the time. Like here I can do the standing position, but the thing is that in other kind of ways, like if I have to create the book review, in that way the standing thing will what wouldn't gonna beneficial for me. Like I have to sit and relax and talk about the book, talk about the context, talk about the reviews and this kind of things. And in that way you have to relax. And also I talk to the people and I speak to the people in English. In that way, like, I don't uh, stand all the time. I have to sit and talk to that person in a very normal way, so it don't feel like I'm a very rush. Like I'm in a very rush way. I have to go somewhere else. My train is uh, running, and if I'm not visit the session, it will gonna, like, I will not able to catch that train. So these kind of things, and this is some kind of a what to say, metaphor. But yeah, it's an example that I'm like, you can get the point what I'm talking about. This is the thing. And I think yeah. And like, I can sense that I have improved a lot in speaking in fluency. But the thing is that I have to improve in the vocabulary. Like if I have to speak about the too many things, and if I have to broad my genre, like I have the great genre. Like I can talk about the physics. I have, like, I think that I can talk about sociology, but I don't have any kind of knowledge in sociology. And also I don't have any kind of knowledge in economics. But I have the knowledge in uh, philosophy, physics, not economy, not chemistry, but also I can talk about the history. I can talk about the religion. And religion is a part of the, like, most of the things in the religion is about the philosophy of written by the humans. So it's a part of the philosophy. So uh, remove the religion part, and I can talk about the history. And what others, like, yeah, that's it. And that's very less. Like I was thinking that I'm some kind of a polymath. I wish to become a polymath. Like if you are a polymath, you would be a great person and end up with a great ability, great things in that way. And like I was reading the Sudhamurti book, and like, cause I know that he's belong to the south part of the India, and I was reading that book like, okay, I done that part in that way, but I was not able to do that. So this is the accent of the South Indians. And like that was very funny for me. Like I was enjoying the book, also I was enjoying the accent, and I was like, okay, this is the real Indian accent. The Tamilian or the South Indian accent is the real Indian accents. And when it comes to the north part of the India, I have not seen that accent. Like in there is a Delhi accent. So take about the, like, Delhi accent and Mumbai accent. They have the major population who speak English, and the other states, they have also the English commuter, but the numbers are very few. And there uh, their, what to say, their accent is not like in a great way. So and but the thing is that they are also in less number, so we don't have to talk about that thing. And we were talking about the Delhi and the Mumbai people, and they have a great accent, and like it's better than South Indian accent. And I feel that okay, like South Indian accent is very funny actually. And uh, like I have seen the uh, foreigner contents, and in that content they talk about and they make fun about the Indian accent. And that Indian accent doesn't truly Indian accent. It's all the part of the South Indian accent, because they have to round their mouth again and again, because they speak Tamil, Kannada, and in that way like they have to round their lips up and down. And in that way you would end up as a saying like I'm not going to do that kind of thing. So it's depend on the language what they speak. And yeah, I think this is a thing. uh, I think yeah, that's great. And like I'm thinking that I should have to uh, read the, like I have the first biography that I have read in my life was the belong to the Malala, Malala Yousafzai, uh, a activist related to education, women's education especially. And like when I picked up that book, it was around 6 or 7 months or 8 months before. So it was very easy for me. And there's some kind of difficulties in the vocabulary, but I searched on the Google and I passed that thing. Now I'm thinking that okay, it's been a long time and I should have to revise that kind of things. And it's get like they have a great personality. Like I just came about another woman who is Tara Vashover, and Tara has a great kind of a like it has a very vast upbringing. And like there's a achievement in the life. The achievement that he has, or the confidence that I have observed in her, she's C, like I don't have to include he in that kind of thing. So the confidence, the way of talking, like it feels like she belongs to the elite class, but she doesn't belong to the elite class. Like she didn't belong to the elite class in the past, but it seems like she comes from the elite class. The way she spoke, the way she behaves, and like she's a true gentleman, a gentlewoman. And yeah, like she done this her study at Harvard, so it's great. And Malala also ended up in the Harvard, of course. Like he was a great activist. He also knows about everything. Like I was watching a documentary about the Malala. It was around uh, 3 years back, and no, yeah, 3 years back. And in that video, Malala was talking about like he was talking about too many books. And in that book, there was a book of Stephen Hawking. Uh, I don't remember the theory of the everything. Yeah. So in that video, he was telling me like I like this book, but it's very hard. But it's not very hard for me. So I was like, okay. Like I have heard the audiobook of that book, and if you listen any kind of audiobook, like they make simple, and you feel like okay, that was very simple. When you actually read that kind of a text, it's pretty hard. And Stephen Hawking's books are like it can be hard because he's a great physicist. And he talks about the like very kind of quantum related things. And the more about the concept related to physics. And like I have seen his books. I have not read that book. Like the thing is that I have read that book. It was around 3.5 years ago. And at that time I was just started to learn English, and I was not very good at English. Like I was not good at, like I was nothing at English. And I was like okay, YouTubers have suggested to read any kind of books, so I picked the book. And I read all the content. And I didn't know what was that. Like I didn't understand any single of that thing in that book. But I was like, okay, I have read the book, and it will help me to improve my English. And I was wrong. Like it didn't help me. The like books help to you. Like books usually help a lot to improve your English, the thing is that you have to understand that book. Like if you are reading a Chinese text, you know the alphabets, but it will not help you. The thing is that I'm Muslim and I know the Arabic. I can read Arabic, but I can't understand the Arabic. So reading Arabic, like we always read Arabic in the second book. So it doesn't make us like okay, I know that language. No, I don't know that language. I can't even speak that language. And even somebody saying anything, I can't understand anything. Like the thing is that I am nothing in the Arabic, and that would the same would gonna happen in the English also. But I want to know, no, like I have to understand the concept of the English. Then if I'm gonna read that kind of book, then it will gonna help me. So that was the thing. And yeah, it's great.